The familiar drone of umshiniwam, and the newer Wenzeni Uzuma, what did Zuma do, filled the air as more than 30,000 supporters of the MK party packed the Orlando Stadium in Soweto on Saturday, 18 May 2024. Fans of the former president had been transported from various parts of the country, primarily his home province of KwaZulu-Natal, and had arrived at the stadium in the early hours of the morning, clad in MK party attire and singing old struggle songs. True to form, the 82-year-old Jacob Zuma arrived at least 3 hours after the program was scheduled to start, flanked by party members dressed in what is commonly known as the army uniform of the original Umkhonto weSizwe. The event was marked by familiar rhetoric and promises that have been heard before, raising questions about the sincerity of Zuma's intentions. Zuma promised his supporters jobs and free education, echoing similar pledges made during his time in the ANC. However, his track record on delivering such promises is questionable, and many are skeptical about his ability to fulfill them. This time round, his vow to tackle crime is also a familiar refrain, despite his own controversial history with the law. I'm sure you have followed some of the news and know what I'm talking about. Zuma's promise to change the country's constitution to restore more power to traditional leaders has raised eyebrows. This move could be seen as an attempt to consolidate power and undermine democratic institutions by some, a tactic he has employed in the past. His emphasis on traditional leaders also raises concerns about the marginalization of other groups and the erosion of individual rights. Zuma's MK party has somehow emerged as a significant player in South Africa's upcoming elections, despite his legal battle with the country's electoral authority. His political return has sparked fears of a repeat of the corruption and mismanagement that characterized his previous presidency. Zuma supporters may be drawn to his charismatic leadership, but critics argue that his policies and actions have consistently prioritized personal interest over the public good. Do you think Jacob Zuma would be a better president than Cyril Ramaphosa? Zuma's party manifesto launch has got me wondering, are we headed for a repeat of the past if his MK party gains traction? I was hoping that even Zuma's current supporters had learned from the past and would not repeat the same mistakes. Let's not go down that road again. His promises and policies have a familiar ring to them, and his track record suggests that he may be more interested in consolidating power than serving the public interest. As the country heads to the polls, voters would do well to approach Zuma's promises with a healthy dose of skepticism and consider the potential consequences of his return. What are your thoughts? Does the MK party stand a chance of taking power away from the ruling party? Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I do have a few more stories to tell. I will see you in the next one.